Do you want a cup of tea, Mummy?
Oh, yes, please.
Here you are.
This is delicious.
Oh, still not dressed, eh?
I was just going. It's one of Emma's nursery mornings. Would you mind waiting with her for a few minutes while I go and wake Danny up? He was awake half the night crying.
Oh, why wouldn't I?
I won't be long. Be a good girl for Grandma. She's been looking forward to staying with us so she can play with you and your brother.
Well, what's this then? Oh, Teddy Bear's picnic. Right then, I'll be Granny Bear, shall I? I used to play bears with your dad when he was little. He used to love it. I was his mummy bear, and I'd chase him round and round the room like this. Grrrr. Grrrr. He used to squeal and hide. Grrrr. You're not scared, are you? It's only a game. Well, aren't you going to answer? Cat got your tongue?
Oh,
Marcia,
I'm sorry, I thought,
something I can do for you?
no, nothing. I was just looking for the bathroom.
Oh, easy mistake. It's the door across the hall.
Thank you, of course.
Listen, there's some lovely aromatherapy oils on the windowsill. Why don't you have a nice long bath?
Well?
Well, what?
Marcia, she's a liability.
Well, at least you weren't wearing your Lurex boxer shorts that George bought you for Christmas.
I'm really sorry, Julia. I don't think this is funny.
Come on, Matt, give her a chance.
I've got Kieran to think of.
Well, she could give you a hand.
Look, I hardly see him as it is. I wanted this to be time with him on our own, not with your harebrained friend in tow.
Oh, come on, Mac.
You've hardly seen the woman for months.
I know, and I feel terrible about that. I mean, I knew she had problems. Well, until the other day, I had no idea how bad things were.
She is not our responsibility.
Morning.
Oh, morning. You're looking smart. Not that you didn't the other day, but today you're looking really, really smart.
That's reassuring, because to be honest, I'm feeling a bit worse for the wear.
Oh, do you want me to get you anything? A glass of water, paracetamol?
No, but thanks all the same.
Okay. So, was it worth it?
What?
Last night.
Oh, that, yeah, great session. I was at a sports do, lots of faces about. I was drinking with some of the lads from Birmingham City.
No, Birmingham City. Dad used to go there all the time.
I act as a medical advisor for a lot of sports clubs. Gives me a few perks. Signed memorabilia, VIP tickets. I'll tell you what, next time I go, why don't you and your dad come with me?
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. Oh, my dad would be so made up, that'd be great.
I'll get on to it.
Cool.
Get a bit of concentrating today. I got many appointments.
Yeah, afraid so, with George and Mac off. Everything okay?
Yeah, I've got a charity event today, Midland Sports Enterprise. My last appointment's 10 to 2, so even if I finish at 2, and only leaves half an hour to pick up the dry cleaning, get changed. Nah, I can't do it. It's gonna take at least 20 minutes
Well, can I help?
Nah, not really.
Is it an important do?
It's one of the organisations I'm an advisor for, so...
Well, I tell you what, I could pick up your dry cleaning for you.
I couldn't ask you to do that.
No, really, I mean, do you need to be there?
Wouldn't look good if I have to cancel.
Well, look, I really don't mind picking up your dry cleaning. I'll just ask Julie if I can get an early lunch.
Oh, if you could do that, that'd be great. I mean, at least it means I can get changed and go straight from here.
Yeah.
There's one other thing.
Oh?
There's a chance I might be back a little late for afternoon surgery.
Oh, now you're really pushing your luck.
Yeah, I know, but it's a chance to make useful contacts. It'd be good publicity for the centre.
Well, I tell you what, I'll try and cover your first few appointments. I'm sure the others won't mind if it's going to benefit the surgery.
Thanks, Sarah. I don't suppose you've got a mirror on you.
What? Yeah.
Thanks.
You go.
See ya.
Here we go. Oh, what is it, sweetheart?
About time you taught that child some manners.
Emma's such a good girl.
Depends on what your idea of good is.
Why don't you go get your coat, darling? Has something happened?
Well, she hasn't said a blessed word since I came.
She's just shy of strangers.
Strangers? I'm her grandmother.
Yeah, but it takes her time to get used to new...
Time? How much time does she need? I've been here 2 days. I hadn't known her grandpa longer than that before I married him.
It's just she hasn't seen you much since she was a baby.
Well, you're the ones who keep moving.
We've no choice. Keith has to go where the work is.
Oh, but why Lethbridge? I have to change trains twice, and it's no joke lugging suitcases about with my sciatica.
Well, there's a lot of new building going on round here. Now Birmingham's changing for better.
Well, then how come Keith's got this contract in London for 3 months?
The money was too good to turn down. Look, I hated having to move away, but I'm trying to make best of it for Keith and the kids.
Yeah, well, if you want to make the best of it for the kids, do something about Emma.
Your face when you walked in on Mac. Oh, I haven't seen him look so mortified for ages. Well, not since he took Kieran to Aqua Babes, anyway. The cord came out of his swimming trunks and nearly came off in the pool.
Poor Mac.
Yeah, he was the only father there.
How embarrassing.
Hey!
I'm sorry to be such a bother.
Oh, nonsense. Nonsense. It's good to have you here. It's been too long. Oh, come on, sweetie. Surely it can't be that bad.
Isn't it? I used to look at people living on the streets and think it was their fault, that I was better than them.
Well, it's not going to come to that.
Well, I've got nowhere to go. Nowhere.
Yes, but surely Alison... Well, Alice will help out for a bit.
Alice hasn't spoken to me for over 6 months. It was my fault.
Yes, she's your daughter. I mean, you're always so close.
I've been depressed for a long time. Ed was made redundant, and then he lost most of our money on some stupid business scheme. Things weren't good between us, but still, I didn't expect him to have an affair and go off with some... You would think after all these years that he would... Oh, it's pathetic. I feel so worthless, as if it was all my fault, as if in some way I was unlovable.
That's nonsense, Marcia. It's not pathetic. And Alice will come round.
No, she won't. My granddaughter nearly died because of me. I was babysitting. But even looking after Tamsin didn't stop me from feeling sorry for myself. I opened a bottle of wine. I only meant to have 1 glass, but oh, there's no excuse. I drank far too much and then fell asleep. Tamsin was in her playpen. I thought she was safe. But she found a button or something. She started choking. Alice only just got home in time.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Why? I don't blame Alice for not forgiving me.
Now, you listen to me. You can stay here just as long as you like. All you need is a chance to get back on your feet again. Okay?
Hang on a minute.
Sorry.
I'll come with you to take a look round.
Nursery started 10 minutes ago. I'd better go in on my own so as we don't disturb them. Would you mind waiting with Danny? I'll be quicker. It's always a struggle getting Pram in.
I suppose so. Bye-bye, Emma. Well, what's the matter with her now?
She's still a bit nervous. She's only been going a few weeks.
You should think yourself lucky you're going to nursery, Emma. Grandma couldn't play all day when she was a little girl. She had to stay at home with her mum and help with the cleaning and the washing.
Come on, Everett, love, let's go inside. You know you have a lovely time when you're there, and you can tell Laura all about having Grandma to stay.
Who's Laura?
It's Emma's favourite teacher. You love Laura, don't you?
Oh, she's honoured.
Come on, sweetheart, do you want me to carry you?
You're making a rod for your own back. Go on, do as you're told. My mum used to give me a clip round the ear hole if I didn't jump first time I was asked.
I won't be long.
Ah, there it is. Pick up Jimmy's dry cleaning.
Oi, stop being so nosy. How would you like it if I started reading your things?
Touchy.
You, Gregory, should have more respect.
Respect? What about showing me a little respect, huh? Picking up the new boy's dry cleaning. You don't even make me a cup of tea.
That's not true.
When was the last time then, See? Anyway, what's he got that I haven't? Oh, I get it.
Get what?
You fancy him?
I do not. Just having him settle in, that's all.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, what have you been doing, building a new classroom? We've been waiting for ages.
I know, there, sweetheart. Mummy's sorry.
Yeah, this lad's been screaming his lungs out. He's red hot.
He's a bit warm. Probably got up crying.
Yeah, well, he needs to see a doctor. He said he was awake in the night as well.
I think it's just teething. He's been dribbling and pink-cheeked for the last couple of days. Emma was the same at his age.
You sure you don't want to take him to a doctor because you don't like going outside full stop?
Of course not. Anyway, he's at baby clinic this afternoon, so I can ask then.
Suit yourself. Are you sure you're not, what's his name, afrophobic?
Pardon? Oh, are you sure you don't mean agoraphobic?
Well, that's what I said. Scared of being outside.
I'm out now, aren't I?
What took you so long?
I had to see a teacher.
What?
I had to speak to one of Emma's teachers.
Well, what's she been doing now?
Nothing.
Teachers don't want to speak to you about nothing. You'll have to sort her out before she goes to big school. They won't put up with her rudeness there.
She's not rude, she's shy. That's what the teacher wanted to talk about. She's taken a bit longer to settle than they'd hoped. They say some kids take longer than others, but they'll keep an eye on her.
So what was she like at her last nursery?
You look after yourself now, Mrs. Nesbitt. Oh, thanks, Sarah, but I doubt I'm going to make it. I've got 2 more patients to see this afternoon. I can't be helped, I suppose.
Well, why don't you get off? I'll get the others to cover.
But they're already covering this afternoon.
Come on, hurry up.
Well, I think I can manage the rest myself, thanks, Sarah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I...
Oh, it's okay. Would you like some lunch?
Oh, I don't want to put you out.
Well, there's plenty of stuff in the fridge. We've got chicken, ham. You're not vegetarian, are you? We've got some cheese.
Have you eaten?
Yeah, I ate with Kieran.
I'm sure I'll find something.
Well, actually, I was going to take him upstairs. Try and get the baked beans out of his hair.
Go ahead.
You sure?
I'll be fine.
Come on, you. Bathroom. Here we go. Atta boy. Excuse us. Good lad. Yay. Hey.
Jerry Smith.
Yeah.
Come on through.
Thanks.
Last one, honestly.
How come Greg's running so late?
Oh, that's because he had to cover some of Jimmy's patients. Still couldn't be helped.
What do you mean, couldn't be helped?
He's had to go to a charity lunch.
Had to?
Yeah, and I need you to cover some of his afternoon patients because he might be a bit late for afternoon surgery.
What?
Well, he didn't get the chance to mention it yesterday.
Well, it would have been nice if he'd asked the rest of us if we minded covering for him, as if we're not under enough pressure as it is.
Well, Helen, it is an important lunch, and, well, it'll be good for the surgery.
In future, ask him to speak to me first. He's taking advantage. I'll have a word with him when he gets back.
I can see you. Yes, I can. Oh, he's gorgeous. And he's doing really well. His weight, development, everything's as it should be.
He's not been sleeping well last couple of nights. He's been feverish and dribbling a lot. I think it's just teething, but I thought I'd better check.
Well, it's always best to ask if you've got any worries. Well, he seems bright enough to me, but I can always ask one of the doctors to examine him.
No, it's okay.
Well, if you change your mind, give the surgery a ring. I bet you help your mummy with your little brother. You've been good as gold while I've been looking at him. I've got some special stickers for children who are as good as you. Would you like one?
Go on, Emma, say thank you.
I'll tell you what, I'll give it to your mummy and she can give it to you when you get home. You okay?
No, there's nothing the matter with me. It's my granddaughter.
Oh?
Pig ignorant.
Bridie. She's been good as gold this
I
afternoon.
can't get a word out of her. Have you heard her say anything?
Well, Emma's never met me before. Not everybody wants strangers slapping stickers on them.
Yeah, well, I've been staying at my daughter-in-law's the last few days, and I've not heard that child speak once.
Jodie, have you got any concerns about Emma?
She's shy, but her grandma can't accept it.
Oh, I wish you'd stop kidding yourself. Everything's all right. Your house is a mess. You've got a screaming baby and a paranoid daughter. You hardly go out.
We've only just moved. Keith's been away, and most babies cry when they're teething.
I'd like a word with Jodie on her own. Would you mind waiting in reception?
Why don't you take Danny with you?
Does Doggy know? Do you know where the car is? No, he doesn't. How can he? He can't see anything. Yes? You keep that car hidden. Yes? Do you know what?
Yeah.
I've got a little granddaughter just like you. Same age, same colour eyes, same colour hair. And she's always laughing and joking just like you. Being very naughty. But she lives a long way away. And I don't get to see her very often, and that makes me very, very sad.
Do you think Emma might like to play with these?
Oh, you like bricks, don't you, Emma?
Must be hard work moving house with 2 little kids, and Keith, is he your husband?
Yeah.
But he's away at the moment, is he?
Oh, he couldn't help it. A building contract came up.
Is that why your mother-in-law's staying with you, to help out?
Yes.
Forgive me if I've misjudged her, but she seems like harder work than a house full of toddlers and teething babies put together.
She is.
You know how they always say to men, look at the mother before you marry the daughter? Well, why don't they say it to us? Look at the mother before you marry the son?
Keith's nothing like her.
Well, that's a relief. Look, Jodie, I don't want you to think that I'm prying, but is there anything else that you're concerned about? I might be able to help.
Kieran? Kieran? Kieran, where are you?
I'm really worried she'll end up isolated with no friends like me.
You find it hard to talk to people.
I used to be like Emma. I was lucky I ever got married. I never went anywhere. Then my mum and dad had some work done on the house. Keith was one of the builders. He made me feel comfortable, safe. Since I've been with him, he's made me feel more confident. But I still find it hard to go out, especially if there's going to be a lot of people. I never took Emma to toddler groups where she could mix with other kids. Bridie's right. It's my fault she's so shy.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You're obviously a very caring mum. And look at Danny. He's a right little charmer.
He's always been really sociable.
You know, there was a girl at my junior school. Well, she never spoke to anyone except for the dinner lady, and we all thought she was weird. But I'm wondering if there might be a link.
I always thought it was just me.
Almost like you were afraid to talk?
Yeah.
You know, I think there might be more to this than just shyness. I'd like to ask Dr. Thompson to take a look at Emma. Would that be okay?
Look, I've looked everywhere.
When did you last see them?
I don't know, an hour ago.
Well, maybe Marcia saw that you were asleep and took Kieran out to give you a rest.
So why hasn't she left a note?
Well, she probably didn't think it was necessary.
She's not thinking, full stop. God, I can't believe this is happening again.
Oh, come on, Mac, it's not the same. Just calm down. You know, she might have her problems, but she's not totally irresponsible. She did babysit our kids, remember?
A lot has changed since then.
She does have a grandchild of her own.
You seem more concerned about her than you are about Kieran.
Now, that's unfair.
So I just sit here, do I?
No. We'll both look for them. You check the area, I'll go and look in the park, okay?
Well, get a move on.
And take your mobile with you.
How long have you been concerned about Emma's reluctance to speak?
I suppose since she started nursery.
Well, she's undergone a lot of changes. Do you think they might have upset her?
She was the same before we moved.
Now, is there any possibility that she might be being bullied?
I don't think so. I'm sure the teachers would have said something.
You say that you've always been shy.
Yeah. I want to join in, but I just find it so hard.
Sometimes anxieties run in families. There can be a number of reasons why children choose not to speak. From what you tell me, Emma only behaves like this in certain situations, yet she relates normally most of the time. There's a condition called selective mutism. It's an anxiety disorder where children are unable to speak in select social settings, such as at school or around strangers. However, these children understand language and are able to talk normally in situations where they feel comfortable, relaxed and secure.
I've never heard of it.
Neither have I.
It is quite rare, and actually I don't know a lot about it myself. I think the best thing would be to refer Emma to a hospital paediatrician who will be able to confirm diagnosis and arrange suitable treatment.
So, I might have had this disorder.
It's a possibility.
All these years I felt such a failure. And all the time it might not have been just me. Thank you.
No, I think it's thanks to Faith for getting you to come to see me.
Mac, any luck?
No, I've looked everywhere.
Have you tried the corner shop?
Yes, of course I have. I'm going to call the police.
No. Just give it a bit longer.
This is long enough. Remember what happened when Susie snatched him?
Well, that was different.
How is this different? He disappeared without trace.
Come on, Mac. Susie didn't know what she was doing. Her baby had just died. She thought Kieran was hers.
You think Marcia knows what she's doing?
Look, you go back to the house, okay? And I'll meet you there. And if they are not at home, then okay, yes, we'll call the police, all right?
Selective mutism? Like my husband had bronchitis. If I had Emma for a couple of days, she'd be talking. She'd have no choice.
So you think you know better than the doctors? It's a recognised condition and it can be very disabling for the sufferer. Forcing a child to speak is very distressing. You wouldn't want to upset your grandchild now, would you?
Well, of course not.
Look, Jodie is under a lot of pressure right now. She needs your support, not being constantly undermined.
Well, I'm not trying to undermine her. I'm trying to get her to see what she's doing to herself and the kids. She's obviously not happy. It's only because I care. Well, if Emma's got this, what do you call it, selective...
Mutism.
Yeah. Perhaps I could stay at Geordie's a bit longer. Give Emma a chance to get used to me.
Right, now then, look what I've got for you. Do you like a smile? Oh, there you are. We wondered where you got to.
I need a word. In here?
Mac?
What do you think you were doing? Disappearing with Kieran like that? Have you any idea what you've put us through?
You were fast asleep. I was only trying to be helpful.
You think it's helpful abducting a child?
Well, it was hardly abduction.
I only went to the shops.
Look, Marcia, the reason that Mac is so upset is because Kieran was snatched when he was a toddler and we thought we might never get him back.
Even a fool would have thought to leave a note.
I thought we'd be back before you woke up.
Well, Kieran's fine and there's no real harm done.
Is that right? You have dumped this pathetic excuse for a human being on us. You have swallowed every pitiful thing she said. Why has she gone to her own family? She's a menace.
Just because you've had a shock, there is no need to be offensive.
Oh, really? Then perhaps you'd like to call Kate and explain that yet again we have mislaid Kieran. I'm sure she'll be very understanding. If she ever finds out about this, she'll probably never let me see Kieran again.
I'm so sorry.
The emergency helicopter is called to a building site where a man's pinned down by a crane. A race against time for the trauma team here on BBC1 tonight at 8:30.